The big political headline that emerged over the weekend, there's been endless speculation over exactly who will be the Congress's CM face in Punjab. And finally, the war of Sardars saw an outcome with Rahul Gandhi's address during Congress's virtual rally in Ludhiana yesterday, ending all of the suspense. And with it, Sidhu's defiant bid to become the party's CM face. Rahul Gandhi said that the people of Punjab wanted a chief minister from a humble background in the Congress opinion poll, and then went on to announce that Charanjit Singh Channi is the CM face for the Congress.
पंजाब के लोगों ने कहा हमें गरीब घर का चीफ मिनिस्टर चाहिए। मुश्किल डिसीजन था, आपने आसान बना दिया। पंजाब के चीफ मिनिस्टरियल कैंडिडेट चरणजीत सिंह चन्नी जी।
And this morning, let me also get you all the updates coming in from poll-bound Uttar Pradesh, where again political parties are focusing on the very, very crucial western UP. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is sounding the poll bugle for the BJP in Bijnor today. This is going to be Prime Minister Modi's first physical rally in Uttar Pradesh after the EC went ahead and relaxed some of the norms in place. The Prime Minister is going to be addressing this particular rally. It's being called a hybrid rally at 11:30 because the Prime Minister will be physically present at Bijnor, but will also cover 3 districts and 18 assembly constituencies of Bijnor, Moradabad and Amroha virtually. Prime Minister Modi's Bijnor rally comes a day after he took a jibe at Akhilesh, raking in the Lord Krishna comes in my dream statement by Akhilesh. The Prime Minister said that witnessing immense support for the BJP, people are now seeing Lord Krishna in their dreams. Chief Minister Yogi also has a power-packed day ahead with back-to-back campaigns again in western Uttar Pradesh. Yogi's first campaign will be in Bijnor with the Prime Minister, followed by Muzaffarnagar's Budana and Katoli, as well as Meerut South. Western Uttar Pradesh has given enormous support to the BJP back in 2017. BJP had won 43% of the votes, whereas SP managed 26%, followed by BSP with 21%. This time, the predictions are that Western UP could go down to the wire. Let's get you the latest updates this morning also on the hijab row in Karnataka. It continues because you've got protests happening across several parts of the state. Schools are once again going to open today. All eyes will be on whether students are allowed to wear hijab to schools and colleges. During the ongoing hijab saffron shawl issue in Udupi district's Kundapur, around 5 to 6 people even flashed knives during that protest. The police managed to detain 2 people. The others managed to flee. One of the 2 accused is a rowdy sheeter and has 7 cases against him. The other accused has 1 case against him, so both do have a criminal record. The Education Minister, meanwhile, of the state, B.C. Nagesh, said that students who are unwilling to adhere to the uniform dress code are at liberty to go ahead and explore other options. He also said that, like the military, rules have to be followed in educational institutions too. You also have a BJP MLA from Mysuru who slammed the Congress, claiming that there's politics over the issue. The BJP MLA said that they're demanding hijab today. Tomorrow they'll demand a masjid in schools. He's also said that in India, students have to follow Indian culture. What exactly he meant by that, nobody knows. He asserted either learn Kannada or go to Pakistan. The new government order says that the uniform style of clothes is compulsory and students have to wear the uniform that's chosen by the school or the college. It's mandatory for students to wear a uniform in government schools, whereas private schools are allowed to choose their own uniform, but students must abide by whatever rule the school puts out.
हिजाब हमारा हक है, क्योंकि आप आज़ाद हिंदुस्तान में हम हैं, तो हमारा हक है, हम बुर्का पहन सकते हैं, जो चाहे हम कर सकते हैं। अगर आप उसके लिए भी अगर यूनिफॉर्म रखना है, कलर का रखना है, तो वो रखिए आप, हम उसके लिए राजी हैं। अगर जो हिजाब का कलर है यूनिफॉर्म से मिलता जुलता होना चाहिए, तो वो उसके लिए राजी है हम, लेकिन हिजाब तो छोड़ने के लिए तैयार नहीं है।
Now, what's making news as far as social media is concerned is the tweets by car maker Hyundai's Pakistan handle, which has landed the MNC in hot water. Hyundai Pakistan social media handles tweeted posts supporting Kashmiri separatists in India. While the posts were later deleted, users started to put out screenshots of these posts on Twitter with the hashtag boycott Hyundai. That began to trend in India. Many Twitter users also complained that when they sought clarification from Hyundai India, the Indian subsidiary of the company blocked them. The backlash forced Hyundai India to also issue an official statement without directly addressing the issue. The statement by the company said that unsolicited social media posts linking Hyundai Motor India is offending over our unparalleled commitment and service to this great country. Later, the Twitter handles of both Hyundai India and Hyundai Pakistan were changed to protected, restricting users from viewing their tweets. And now, over a month after the Omicron wave swept through India, 6 states are opening up in a big way, particularly with educational institutions. Schools and colleges are opening their doors to students finally. In the wake of declining COVID cases across India, schools, colleges and other educational institutions, this is in states like Bihar, Gujarat, Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Kerala and of course Delhi, reopen physical classes from today. Schools in Delhi and Uttar Pradesh finally begin offline classes for students from the 9th to 12th grade. Kerala schools will welcome students from classes 10 to 12. In Gujarat, all government, private and grant-in-aid schools reopened for 1 to class 9 from today. In Bihar, schools up to class 8 reopen at 50% capacity. All schools for class 9 and above will reopen at full capacity. All educational institutions in Maharashtra's Pune also resume for regular hours from today. The central government earlier also released an advisory containing SOPs on opening of schools that was issued to all states. Meanwhile, the DCGI has given the nod for the emergency use of Dr. Reddys single-dose Sputnik Light COVID vaccine. The Drugs Controller General of India has granted approval for the emergency use of a single-dose Sputnik Light vaccine. This has been confirmed by the Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia. Sputnik Light will be the 9th COVID vaccine in the country. It will also be the second Russian vaccine, the first, remember, being Sputnik V, a 2-dose vaccine that was made available for use in May. A step is being taken to further strengthen the nation's collective fight against COVID. Sputnik Light vaccine has already been approved in 29 countries of the world, including Argentina. India said a final goodbye to the Nightingale of India in Mumbai's Shivaji Park. Lata Mangeshkar was cremated fittingly with full state honours. Wrapped in a tricolour, Lata's mortal remains were taken to Shivaji Park, where it was consigned to flames. The legendary singer's family lit the pyre and was handed over the tricolour wrapping her mortal remains. Celebrities, netas, the entire nation watched and paid their respects at the Shivaji Parks. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended the last rites along with Union Minister Piyush Goyal, Maharashtra Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray, NCP Chief Sharad Pawar and many other political leaders. Cricketers Sachin Tendulkar and wife Anjali also were seen at the venue paying a tribute to Lata Mangeshkar. The Bollywood fraternity also attended the last riots. You had Shah Rukh Khan present, Amir Khan, Ranbir Kapoor. You also had Shraddha Kapoor, Javed Akhtar, music director Shankar Mahadevan. All celebrities came together to say a final goodbye. 92-year-old Lata Mangeshkar was admitted to a city hospital in early January this year after she tested positive, unfortunately, for COVID and was also diagnosed with pneumonia. And we had a number of people speaking to us about the experience of working with Lata Mangeshkar and their interactions with her. Here's one such interaction that Rajdeep Sardesai spoke to with lyricist Gulzar.
Gulzar Saab, you along with R.D. Burman's magical music, the lyrics of Anand Bakshi and the voice of Lata Mangeshkar, amazing music over the years, films like Andhi. Is there any song that for you typifies Lata Mangeshkar? आपकी favorite अगर मैं कोई गाना है ऐसा जो आप हमेशा लता मंगेशकर से साथ जोड़ते हैं?
जी हाँ, मैं गाना तो एक नहीं है और वो हर गाने की इंटरप्रिटेशन वो बदलती रहती है. आई रिमेम्बर जिस वक्त एक गाना गा रही थी जो लिखा था, तो ये कि नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा, मेरी आवाज की पहचान है अगर याद रहे. तो मैंने कहा था, मैं दीदम बुलाता था उन्हें, तो मैं कहा बेगम ये आपके ऑटोग्राफ के लिए है, जब भी लिखेंगे लिख दीजिएगा कि मेरी आवाज ही पहचान है, अगर याद रहे. एंड इट्स देयर टुडे फॉर सेंचुरीज टू कम. ये आवाज बहुत बड़ी आवाज है, ये सदी की आवाज है जो खामोश हो गई है. आएगा आने वाला
जी.
अब बताओ उसकी इंटरप्रिटेशन किस तरह से होगी. मेरे वतन के लोगों, याद करो उनकी, वो मुझे लाइन सही इस वक्त दिमाग में नहीं आ रही. मेरे वतन के लोगों, उन लोगों में वो खुद शामिल हो गई हैं जिन्हें याद करना पड़ेगा, हर बार आंसुओं के साथ याद करना पड़ेगा. तो बड़ा मुश्किल है.
उसके साथ जब प्यार किया तो डरना क्या, इन्हीं लोगों ने फ्रॉम पाकिस्तान. पर उनकी आवाज की जादू क्या थी गुलजार साहब, उनकी आवाज की जादू क्या थी, क्या था उनमें जो दूसरों में नहीं था?
राजदीप, मैं इसको अच्छा, मैं अगर डिस्क्राइब करने की कोशिश करूं तो मेरा ख्याल है जितने एडजेक्टिव्स पॉसिबल हैं किसी एक जबान में, वो सारे उनके साथ इस्तेमाल हो चुके थे. और मैंने एक बार एक फंक्शन में भी जब उनको ऑनर किया जा रहा था तो मैंने कहा था हम सिर्फ इतना ही कह सकते हैं लता जी बहुत अच्छा गाती हैं, क्योंकि कोई एडजेक्टिव नहीं बचा दुनिया का जो ना इस्तेमाल हुआ उनके लिए. That was the most simple thing. मतलब उन जैसा आवाज ही आता, इतना ही कह सकते हैं आप. और क्या कहेंगे आप, उन जैसी दूसरी आवाज नहीं
जी. जब आप
यही कहेंगे,
जब आप वो गाने लिखते थे तो क्या आपके मन में था कि लता जी उसे स्क्रीन पर कैसे, उनकी आवाज से कैसे लोगों के सामने, was she someone who in a way took your lyrics or the music of an RD or a music of an SD simply to another level, that she had that ability to just take whatever you wrote or whatever was composed to another level? That was her genius.
मैं कुछ एक मिसालें दे सकता हूँ.
जी
जी, मैं एक ही मिसाल दे सकता हूँ जो लता जी की अपने अल्फाज में, लता जी के अपने अल्फाज में है. She had once said, I wish I could give a playback to Dilip Kumar. I mean, ये, you know, that ख्वाहिश of, that enthusiasm, that desire of creativity in लता जी, कि काश मैं किसी दिन दिलीप साहब के लिए दे सकती हूँ. I think it was one of the finest expressions which I heard from her. कि उन्होंने एक बार कहा था, मुझे याद है इस तरह से. और ये भी हम कहा करते थे, जैसे अगर आपको याद हो कि हमने देखी है उन आंखों की महकती खुशबू, तो ये एक मेल एक्सप्रेशन है जो किसी लड़की के लिए, किसी महबूबा के लिए कहा जा सकता है. लेकिन हेमंता, उन्होंने कहा कि नहीं, तो लता जी गाएंगे, वो ही गाएंगे. जब डायरेक्टर से बात हुई थी अशीत सेन, तो उन्होंने कहा था हम सिचुएशन बदल देंगे. वो गाना मेल एक्सप्रेशन है इन एप्रिसिएशन ऑफ अ फीमेल, लेकिन लता जी ने गाया है. एंड आई हैड सेड लता जी कैन चेंज द जेंडर ऑफ अ सॉन्ग. ये बात सिर्फ उन्हीं में थी.
वाह,
ये सिर्फ वो ही कर सकती थी.
गुलजार साहब,
जी
गुलजार साहब, मैं आखिर में आपसे पूछूंगा, you know, we know Lata Mangeshkar the singer, you knew Lata Mangeshkar the person. What was it about her person, any memories that stand out for you beyond just a singer?
She was not a good producer because she was too generous a person. उन्होंने एक फिल्म बनाई थी which I directed, that was Lekin, and I always said कि you're too generous a producer actually. आप बहुत ज्यादा खर्चा करती हैं, सबके लिए गिफ्ट लेकर आया करती थी सेट पे. जो एक दफा जब सेट पे आई तो सबके लिए गिफ्ट लेकर आई थी, तमाम टेक्नीशियंस के लिए. I mean, too generous a person. उन्हें मालूम था कि मैं बुद्धा के स्टैचू, बुद्धा के स्कल्पचर जमा करता हूँ, स्पेशली हेड के। उनके दिए हुए कुछ 4-5 बुद्धा के छोटे छोटे खूबसूरत स्टोन्स में, प्रेशियस स्टोन में भी वो उन्होंने मेरे लिए भेजे थे। लास्ट वन विच शी सेंट मी अगेन अ बुद्धा, गौतम बुद्ध वो स्कल्पचर, दैट वाज अबाउट आई थिंक अबाउट 6 months बैक। शी सेंट मी कहीं से, कहने लगे ये मैं, उन्होंने फोन भी किया था और कहा मैं जानती थी इसे कहाँ जाना चाहिए और मैं आपको वहाँ को भेज देंगे। I'm a very generous person, very friendly person. अच्छा, कोई छोटा बड़ा नहीं है उनके सामने। किसी को ये एक बड़ापन होता है कि बड़ी शख्सियत किसी को छोटा ना महसूस करने दे। ये बहुत बड़ी बात होती है, ये बड़ी शख्सियतों के गुण हैं ये। इतनी बड़ी शख्सियत सजदा करने को जी चाहता था, लेकिन हंस के उनके सामने कभी उन्होंने महसूस नहीं होने दिया कि हम जूनियर हैं, ये हम छोटे हैं। अब ये और क्या कहा जा सकता है उनके बारे में? तो किताबें लिखी भी गई हैं और लिखी जाएंगी, बहुत लिखी जाएंगी। एंड आई थिंक शी डिजर्व्स अ बुक फ्रॉम यू।
I would love to write on her and on Kishore Kumar and indeed on all you legends of cinema, including you, Gulzar साहब। लेकिन in conclusion, जब आपने कहा मेरी आवाज ही पहचान है, जिस तरह से वो गाना है, जो आपके शब्द है उसमें, मुझे लगता है that in a sense typifies her. Her voice was her identity. लेकिन क्या आप समझते हैं कि is that era over in Indian cinema? It's a strange question to ask, but we ask it in cricket, which is my other great love. Will there be another Sachin Tendulkar? क्या हम कह सकते हैं will there be another Lata Mangeshkar, or do you think she is unique? We should not engage in any comparisons or even look for another Lata Mangeshkar.
There is no need of a comparison at all.
जी,
मेरी अर्ज ये है कि उनके साथ क्या किसी बड़े लेजेंड के साथ, सचिन तेंदुलकर के साथ दूसरा लेजेंड नहीं हो सकता, सुनील गावस्कर के साथ दूसरा लेजेंड नहीं हो सकता। जब आप क्रिकेट की बात करते हैं, केएल सहगल ये रिप्लेस नहीं होते, ये सेंचुरीज में भी रिप्लेस नहीं होते, और रिप्लेस करने की वजह भी नहीं। लता जी थी, वो एक ही थे, है ना। केएल सहगल एक ही थे और एक ही रहेंगे हमेशा। पंडित भीमसेन जोशी एक ही थे और वो एक ही रहेंगे, वो रिप्लेस नहीं होते। सो नेवर थिंक ऑफ अ लेजेंड टू बी रिप्लेस्ड बाय अनदर लेजेंड। ये होता नहीं और ना होगा और कभी भी नहीं होगा। ये इतिहास में भी नहीं हुआ और ना आने वाले इतिहास में हो पाएगा। I'm sorry, आवाज भर आ गई थी, लेकिन क्या करेंगे। वो मैंने टीवी ऑन कर लिया था, अब उनकी तस्वीरें देख रहा हूँ, आपको भी देख रहा हूँ।
जी Gulzar Saab, you are a genius yourself, and you are paying tribute to a legend of cinema. This has been a great privilege listening to you for the last few minutes, because I think in your voice and in your words, I think you typify what Lata Mangeshkar meant for generations of Indians. मेरी आवाज ही मेरी पहचान है, ये जो आपके शब्द थे, ये सबके मनों में आज गूंजेंगे. You know, there's a hole in the heart of millions of Indians. So therefore, to bring your feelings, your emotions to us, Gulzar Saab, thank you so much for joining us here on India Today. Thank you.
And you can catch all the tributes to Lata Mangeshkar and much more on our website, indiatoday.in. Do also download the India Today app.